guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to just do a quick update talking about what we can expect over the next few days for Global and JP Dokkan, right? So Saiyan Day is coming up March 18th, if you guys are not aware. It typically is like I don't know, I feel like we do build up hype for this date every single year. It definitely for the past several years has been very exciting. Ever since 2019, Global and JP have been celebrating it together. So it always does seem to be more fun, more hype for Global players when they're getting something fresh at the same time, rather than waiting months and months and months. So this year they're picking MAJIN VEGETA for Saiyan Day. I do think MAJIN VEGETA is a really good pick. I think he's going to have the final explosion. It's very likely to be an active skill, so it'll be voiced. I do think this is a good thing, right? MAJIN VEGETA coming to both versions. I do expect this MAJIN VEGETA to have a 200% leader skill. So the way that would work is, let's just say he'll be final trump card leader and then Majin Buu Saga leader. And then he'll give 30% to units who are also pure Saiyan, right? I think that would be good. People might, we don't need Buu Saga, but, a new Buu Saga leader would not hurt, especially a 200% lead. Remember that at this point in time, after the 7th anniversary, honestly, using teams with any leader skill below a full 170% across the board, I'm not the biggest fan of. You really do want to be utilizing these 200% leader skills. So, the one thing I'm really hoping is that Dokkan does good with sort of spreading out across a lot of different variety of characters and getting a lot of them under 200% leader skills will be very, very good for the game. So we got this notice last night on JP. This is a new stage added to the Majin Vegeta Dokkan event. And we got this this is the JP version, and then here we have the global version. Here, it's weird. Global's is pushed a little bit further over. It's not quite exactly the same frame. It does look to me like this is part of the super attack animation. That's exactly what this looks like. You see that we get seeing more of Vegeta in the shot. I presume Vegeta, this attack is going to be a combo. There's a moment where Vegeta powers up and like these rocks fly at Buu and then he hits Buu with a combo. I could sort of see that combo being kind of like what Majin Vegeta's super attack is going to be. He is going to be a TUR as well. This is definitely not going to be an LR character. Again, so we have the new stages added. I don't think there's anything really too crazy in here. And again, he's going to be dropping on the 18th. Not really too surprising, because here was the 2017 Saiyan Day unit, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. He actually released on March 17th. So this was a day before Saiyan Day. This guy also came out with Mass Saiyan at the time, too. Then the next year, Jiren came out. His SSR came out for the first time. And then we also had UI Goku get his Dokkan Awakening on Saiyan Day, March 18th. This is when they started doing it on Global and JP at the same time, transforming Vegeta. This guy definitely was pretty solid at the time, but he has definitely aged at this point. His blue form could potentially be like okay, sorta at this point. But this Vegeta really is rather mid, right? Then we have Bardock from 2 years ago, who has aged so rapidly. I just feel like this was just, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, look, this is so bad. This is just terrible. All of this. You never fight Wicked Bloodline. You're never running low-class warriors. This is an awful portion of his passive. If this was like pure Saiyans, this Bardock would be a lot better, right? If you get rid of all the low-class warrior shit and replace it with pure Saiyans, I think this Bardock would have been a much better unit, right? And then last year we have Int Broly. Int Broly's really good. Honestly, judging by the way people have talked about him over the last year, I do kind of want to say that Int Broly, this is one of the more underrated units potentially in Dokkan history. This guy is really good, and this guy can be really good in the Ultimate Red Zone too. Remember, if you're a global player, I think sort of, preparing to take down some of these Red Zone stages is going to be a really good thing, because the Ultimate Red Zone is just very, very, very difficult, right? So when talking about Majin Vegeta himself, again, the 18th is when we expect to see him come out. One thing that has surprised me, so again, he's coming out on the 18th. we're here on the 15th, and they have not yet announced the Dokkan Now or anything. It's a little bizarre. I mean, people are freaking out about it, but again, he's dropping on the 18th, right? So the only thing I'm a little bit worried about, right? They did this, if you guys remember, Golden Week last year. So April and May of 2021. We got the GT Dokkan Fest duo Goku and Vegeta. They dropped on Global and JP at the same time. Then there was a Dokkan Now scheduled to show us the Part 2 LR. But then JP tweeted Super 17 out before the Dokkan Now even happened. So I wonder if that's what's like gonna happen tomorrow. They're like the JP Dokkan is gonna tweet Majin Vegeta like tonight at like 9 p.m. or something like that. And then the Dokkan Now is gonna come out afterwards. That would be so... Dude, they have definitely got to improve how they're handling things over on the global side with like the Twitter and social media and stuff like that. Like, I've heard that they're understaffed, and that's cool and all, but like it's not that hard to sort of do this stuff in a timely manner, I feel like, right? I don't know. It just seems very, very bizarre to me, especially considering that this game, Dokkan, like, to even call it a cash cow, I feel like doesn't quite like fully encapsulate like how much money and how much like profits this game is bringing in. Like just the numbers from JP's anniversary alone in January and February, this game is like really blowing a lot of other gacha games out of the water, right? So again, we're going to be getting Majin Vegeta. One thing I really like about Majin Vegeta as a Dokkan Fest right now is the amount of teams he potentially could help. Keep in mind, though, that we're kind of entering into sort of like a new meta. I was going to say new era, but I think new meta is the correct way to say it. Now, if you guys have followed JP, right, Global Players, we just got Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu, who... Let me actually go ahead and pull Captain Ginyu up real fast. So, Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu is one of the best units in the game, right? He's an amazing unit. There's not even really many characters that are, like, better leaders or anything, because Captain Ginyu has this. He's got the 200% leader skill. The issue for Captain Ginyu is that with his bad link set, and then no support in his passive besides just this buff that he gives only to Ginyu Force, Ginyu is a bad leader unit. Now, what I mean by bad leader unit is Ginyu doesn't work well with most of the characters on his team. Terrifying Conquerors is filled up with characters like Golden Frieza, Cooler, Turles, Bojack, right? Like, those are the types of characters who are on the Terrifying Conqueror category team. And Ginyu does not work well with them at all. So, honestly, like, the main thing I really want from Majin Vegeta is for him to work very well with the characters on his team. I want him to be doing some... I feel like if units are going to be leads, man, you got to do something to help the team. It could be just as simple as giving all allies 2 ki. Just something just like that really, really helps. Orb changing would potentially be ideal. Just all types support, anything could be very good. Considering Majin Vegeta literally blows himself up and sacrifices himself, I think him as a support type unit is really not the worst, like, representation of this character, right? So we will see. And by the way, again, I do really expect the final explosion to be an active skill, because I definitely think they're going to voice it. You know, his whole line, you know, Bulma, Trunks, Kakarot, like, that's going to be voiced. That's definitely going to be very epic. Dude, the final explosion, this is probably going to be some people's favorite animation in the game. I could definitely expect it. So, we'll see what this Vegeta is going to look like. Is he going to introduce a new category into the game? You know, I would definitely think he's going to be a 200% leader. I know a lot of people have been memeing over the past couple days about, oh, it's, you know, Global's going to get to be released and stuff like that, but they're not going to do anything like that, right? So let me know what you guys think of Global and JP simultaneously getting Majin Vegeta as the Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest. Again, I think that there's a chance we could see this guy's info in as little as 11 hours. I'm going to upload this video immediately after I'm done recording it. And as little as like 9:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, we could see, I think Majin Vegeta tweeted out by the Twitter. Probably we'll see him in the Dokkan now first, but they really might repeat their mistake that they made with Super 17. We will see. So, let me know what you guys think of the news of Majin Vegeta being officially announced on Global NJP. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.